What's up, guys? It's your boy Toro back again with another review video for you guys. And today I got the chance to see Wolfman yesterday at 10 p.m. exact. Yeah, I have to tell you whole details. And I just gotta say it's a cool movie. I think y'all should see it and give it a try to see what your opinion is on it. And I will be getting into my opinion and the story of what I seen in the movie, which is a spoiler review. Yeah, a spoiler review video. So, like I always been doing, thank you guys for your support. We just reached 250 subscribers, which is crazy because we just reached 200 not that long ago. So let's keep building up this community, and I will keep giving what's provided, shorts, and making more review videos for you guys. And let me know any details, not details, but any video ideas that you would like me to do, because I'm all ears for anything you guys want, and I'm willing to do it for y'all and achieve the goal of being a successful movie reviewer for you guys, so y'all can know any news or any opinions about a movie y'all want to see, or a movie y'all want that's coming out and that you like. So yeah, I'm at work right now. Check the fit though. Check the fit. Come on now, check the fit. You see what that says? Yeah. But I'm gonna be doing a little transition. So I will be probably in the car making the video, or even at home, or by a park outside. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate every last one of y'all, and the people who keeps coming back and commenting. I appreciate you too. Like Dino the Greatest, I mess with you. You're dope. And there's just so many. So thank you guys once again. And let's reach 300 by March. Yeah, that's gonna be our little goal. 300 by March, which if we do hit 300 or even more, that will be a birthday present for me, since my birthday is on March 1st. And we already getting Daredevil Born Again on the 4th, so I should be good. So, yeah. Wolfman, it's, like I said, it's a cool movie. It's nothing too fantastic. It's just something slight, something, you see, and you forget about it maybe a little bit, but you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember watching that movie. And you'll probably want to see it again. But that's maybe 3 years later. So yeah, I'm going to do a transition and see y'all later, all right? Bye. Woo. What's up, guys? I told y'all I will be at the park where I live, or either the car. And I chose the park because it looks beautiful outside. And I just like the lighting. It hits better than inside of a car, which I can't say. But if you've seen my Twitter, you will see that I did an early ranking of when I did see the movie, which I did give it a 6 out of 10. I was almost debating on giving it a 5.9, but I rounded it up on 1 point. So you're welcome, Lee Wannell, who is the director for this movie, and he has been in countless Saw projects, The Invisible Man, Aquaman, Spiral, and it's just so many. So honestly, Spiral, it wasn't that my bad. It wasn't that good of a movie, but it had Chris Tucker in it. Not Chris Tucker. That's the wrong one. I forgot his name, but he'll be right here. Yeah, right there. But I feel like he could have did way more in this movie instead of having a flat plot. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? Of him seeing the wolf when he was younger, them being alerted about it, and then years later his dad dies. They come back, the wolf attacks, he gets infected, and then he dies. So I think the plot was a little weak. I feel like they could have did really better. Hey, y'all check out my hair. Yeah, I feel like they could have done way better with this movie, but there are some good aspects of it which redeems it a little bit. That's how it got the 6 out of 10, which I will talk about that right now. So let's just get into this little spoiler review. I'm gonna just say everything I've seen in the movie. Not everything, because I may have forgotten some things, but we know that it starts off with, I'm pretty sure the main character name is Dan. Him and his father in the woods going to hunt for a deer or just any animal. So when they do see a deer, Dan decides to run off away from his dad, trying to chase it. And he has a sniper or a caliber, I don't know which one, my bad. And he's aiming at, where they at. Then you just see the Wolfman just standing right there, just breathing. So when he took another look, that boy was gone. Yeah, he was gone. And then the dad came and he yelled at him for leaving his side, because he told him not that long ago not to go, but bro did not listen at all. So Dan was just a little stupid kid. My bad. So when they got done with their little trip, they went to their house, and then it was like later in the night. So I guess Dan probably woke up from his sleep. If not, then my apologies. But he went down to the basement where his dad was talking to someone on a radio, saying that he's seeing the wolf and that he knows it's the thing. So he wants to try to team up with his partner to try to kill it, but I'm pretty sure his partner denies it, which that's kind of stupid. I would want to help take down something that's been killing people or even just animals around the area, to where you can't even feed your family or just have something to eat. So when Dan goes to the basement, he backs up, he hits something which makes noise. So his dad figures out he's in the basement as well, and he just looks at him. And then we get 30 years later, little scene, and it's Dan with his daughter just walking around the street, and the daughter want to hop on this little roadblocker thing and was walking on it after he told her to get off of it, and she didn't want to listen until he had to raise his voice and then apologize for it. Like, come on, just listen to your pops. If he says to get off something, to get off of it. You feel me? So then it cuts to their family at their home. Oh my God, I got it. At their home, cooking it up and just having a little good time as well. So then it cuts once again to, oh wait, I forgot to say that when it cuts to their home, the wife is on a business call, so she's always busy and don't have time to spend with her family that much. So she tries to do her best, I guess. And yeah, Dan don't think that she's happy, so he goes up to her job and buys her food, which she says she hasn't did that in a while. So she's basically just confused on why he's doing it. So he asks her if she's happy, and she says yes, but she takes a while. So I don't really think she was. But oh yeah. But Dan eventually tells her that his dad passed, and he wants to try to get the stuff from the house, which is in Oregon. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not, it'll be right here. And she agrees because she wants to spend more time with her daughter, even though she tells herself that she's not really good at it and that basically she's just washed. So she gives that another try, and honestly, it's pretty good how she hangs out with her daughter, something normal, just in the car, them talking, having fun. So when they get to the little route, they go to the wrong one, and it's their dad's partner's son, Derek, who is a weirdo, and he tells them that this is where he lives, and he'll show them where the dad's house is. But he just walks around the car, open the door, and tries to sit in the back with the little girl, and then he sits in the front and calls her a little cutie. Sorry for the cut, but I was messing up so much on the one sentence, I had to cut that out, because that would be too embarrassing for y'all to see and hear. So I don't need to apologize for the cut. I'm just kidding. I apologize, guys. But the point I was on is that Derek was a little weirdo, and he can't be trusted at all. So time has passed, and Derek is telling them the route where they were going, and I went to the bathroom, so I didn't really see this part. But the Wolfman attacks the U-Haul, killing Derek, and then slicing open Dan's arm, which infects him real bad. You'll see later, or hear me later, on why. But Dan and his family manages to escape to his dad's house, where they board up the front door. That's really all they board up, just the front door. And they find this little communicator where it was in the basement, and the dad used to use it, so Dan would have sort of a feel on how to use it. But this whole film, they never got in touch with anybody. Like, I don't know how, but nobody picked up the radio at all. So they were just stranded. So that was on them. That's on them. So, Dan just starts losing his mind. He's seeing things, hearing things. And one of the things he starts hearing is a spider's, I'm not going to say footstep, because they don't have, But, yeah, the spider crawling on the wall, and it's like dumping, like it's loud. And he hears that all the way from downstairs. So he goes upstairs into this room where there was a closet, and sees a huge spider. I was like, ugh, why is that so huge? So he walks out, and then later he faints, which when he wakes up, he's like sweating and everything. And the wife is talking to him, saying she loves him and that he's just sick, there's nothing wrong. But he says he can't hear her. And one of the visuals of when he's losing his hearing, or how he sees the people or his family, that is one of the coolest things that's in this film. So I give that a good aspect, which gives it a little good bump up of the 6. And when he wakes up too, he's downstairs and he hears the Wolfman outside. So he's following the footsteps and going towards the back door, where the Wolfman grabs his leg, and the wife's, she starts cutting it with a knife. So it lets go, and then Dan just starts freaking out like crazy. And then his transformations, you're just seeing his skin get all bumpy, rough. It's growing like more. Except for like my forehead. Say it's like getting all the way back. Yeah. And he's just losing hair. Like, it's falling off like crazy. His teeth are coming out as well. Like when he found his dad's beef jerky and tried to eat it, he started spitting out blood, and one of his teeth came out. But he blamed it on the steering wheel, saying he probably hit the steering wheel too hard. But no, there was more coming. So it was already over for Dan. I don't know how his family didn't see it, but I seen it clearly. And it was just crazy. There was this one scene where Dan was talking to his wife, and kid, and the daughter was telling him that she hears what he's thinking because that's what they used to do, and that she loves him. And it was actually working because he was listening to her and can hear her, which he wasn't violent to his wife nor kid this entire movie, but the wife was still scared of him. Like, he didn't really show any aggression until the end, where he wanted the suffering to end, so he had to do it. But I don't get why she just didn't believe him or trust that he wouldn't hurt them, because he was showing like literally no aggression at all. So I don't get that point. But yeah, he was talking to them, and his wound was bleeding again, even though it was wrapped up. So they were slowly uncovering the wrap, and it just looked disgusting. It had bumps. It was just wide open, red. And he got up and started numbing on his arm, like just chomping on it, scratching it, and then growling like a wolf. I don't know how the wife didn't see that right then, but like, oh my god. So yeah, that happens, and then everything just goes back to normal, and the wife despises the plan to go outside where there's this abandoned truck, and they have a battery, so they're gonna start it with the battery. So that happens, and I'm telling you, Dan just looks ugly. Like, he looks hideous. He looks hideous. But, you know, the transformation, like I said, is cool, so I can't mind it. So they jumpstart the car, and the wolf man jumps on it, punching a hole through the window and grabbing something. I don't know what it was, I forgot, but that messed it up. So they all left the car and ran onto this little plant canopy, and they were on top of it. So the wolfman was at the bottom, just clawing at the top, trying to get him. And then the daughter falls through, and they pull her up. Don't worry, they pull her up. Okay? But Dan tells them to go, and he fights off the wolfman, and that's where we get an epic scene of them fighting inside the house, which I did love that scene. Like, that was one of the greatest aspects of the movie right there. So I give them props for that. And we later get the news that the wolfman that was attacking them was Dan's dad. That's why he hasn't been seen, or that's why they thought he was dead, because he was a wolfman. So that sucked to see, and RIP to him and Dan. But hey, he had it coming. He was just in the wilderness when he knew there was a wolf outside, but he stayed and lived there for how many years it was. So when the fight is done, Dan notices that it's his dad and just backs off, really, and he leaves the house. And then later comes back because, you know, he's calmed down and he knows that his family's there and he has to protect them. But like I said, the wife is scared of him and she doesn't trust him, so they run away. And then he's chasing them as well. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I don't blame him. So they're out in the middle of the woods and Dan's just following them. But then they discover, the wife and the daughter discover Derek's arm and the rest of his body parts and his gun. So the wife picks it up and they go to the deer hunting spot where Dan and his dad used to hunt. And it was like parallel to the beginning of the movie because Dan and his dad escaped to that exact deer hunting little place to escape the wolfman. But this time it's, you know, Dan. So when they make it to the little deer thing and closes it, she aims the rifle up and Dan puts both his hands on the trapdoor and pops his head out. And I'm telling you, he is the friendliest Wolfman right now in that situation, because he wasn't showing no aggression anywhere. So yeah, and the daughter says that he thinks that, you know, he wants to get put out of his misery, so she agrees, and he jumps at her to try to make her, you know, actually shoot him. So she does shoot him, and that's basically the end of the movie right there. So I hope you guys like this review. I did enjoy it, and on the CTC scoreboard for action, I'm gonna give it, I did like the action, so I will do I'm gonna do a 3. I'm gonna do a 3 out of 10. No, 3 out of 5 I meant. For the scenery, I'm gonna give it a 2. For the plot, I'm gonna give it that junk a 1. And for the characters, I'll give that a 4, because the characters were pretty cool in it. So the CTC score is going to be a 6 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next review. Hopefully it's probably for Dogman or Captain America: Brave New World. So make sure y'all tune into it, and I will be uploading some shorts today, and I'm going to try to get out this video as well for today. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get to 300 by March, and I'll see you guys later. All right, peace out and have a good one.